Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while that I've been on YouTube, and I'm back now, and you'll be seeing my content frequently now. Yeah, so today I just want to share something really personal. It's about our journey from moving from the UK to Canada. It's a story filled with challenges, prayers, and miracles, and most importantly, it's a story of faith. And I would like to share with you, and it is my hope that as you listen, you'll be encouraged to trust God with whatever thing that you're going through, whatever decision or that you're about to take at this time. So yeah, the journey started I think 2023. Yeah, we've been on Canada journey before, even before we moved to the UK. While reflecting about the journey, we've seen God and how He's been leading us. Everything worked together for our good, even though we've been planning it since 2020, right? But this season, when we revisited our Canada plan, it started around October 2022, and we were waiting on God for for direction, if it was the right move for us, my husband and I, with my family, like, and our son. And for every great journey you need to hear God, and we started trusting God to speak to us. And before we made any application, we trusted God for His word, and immediately we got His word. That was around March, and we got like a clarity in our mind to go ahead with the process. We swung into action, and then it reminded me that faith doesn't begin with action. It's about you hearing God, knowing what it is leading you to do part time, because you can't just move. As a Christian, you need to hear what God is saying. You need to understand the mind of Christ concerning your decision and what He is leading you to do. And so immediately we got the go ahead. We started doing the nest writing, and faith is doing the nest writing. Faith is the first one. Is faith is hearing God before the move, and then once you hear God, the next thing is doing the nest right thing. So we started taking the right step. We did our IELTS, which at that time I was doing a very hectic job, and I still had time to write despite the busy schedule that my husband and I had. We took our time to study, and to the glory of God, we passed excellently well. And if you'd like me to share a video on some of the tips that helped us with IELTS, just drop it in the comments and I'll do that. So we did the IELTS, and thankfully we passed, and our application process as well. We did our due diligence with submitting all the documents, and all the whole process from submitting application to getting our passport stamp was like about 4 months, and that was a big miracle in itself. It's usually a long process, and it takes a long time, but God came through. He was leading us day by day, and doing the next right thing. And then at the third point on where I see faith at work during this journey is when we got our passport, and then we already knew we were moving to Canada. We started trusting God for a house, and God came through. We got an accommodation even before we landed in Canada, and it was just mind-blowing. God came through for us, and even now that we are even in Canada, we're still trusting God for a stable job. But God has been faithful. He has been providing our needs supernaturally, and it's just a reminder that faith is not, does not promise you. Faith in God doesn't mean that everything will be rosy, but it's just trusting God day by day. And I am learning, I'm growing in faith rate. Another way where our faith in God has helped in this journey, and we've seen it in this transition journey, is God providing people to support us even in settling. My husband and I, we were praying before we we got to Canada, like God provide us with people, because even while we're in the UK, we had good people around, and we're so grateful for our community, the community we had in the UK, and we were just praying and trusting God for such community here in Canada. And we've been so blessed with people supporting us, helping us to settle in Canada. And reflecting on the journey, this is how our faith in God has helped us. And I hope that this brief testimony of our journey, our transition journey, will encourage you as well to, to trust God, to hear God first for before you make that move, and then do your due diligence to do the next right thing. What is the next right step? So take the next right step and see God show up for you. And God can always provide. He would always make a way. And another way is that our faith in God connects us with good people, build relationship with people that are of like mind. So I hope this testimony encourages you in your journey as well, as as you make that big move, as you go through transition. The journey might not be straightforward, but your faith in God will keep you anchored and grounded in His love. Yeah, I would like to hear your comments if any of this resonates with you, even in your journey. You can share in the comments, and let's grow together. Yeah, before you go, I would like you to subscribe to my channel if you found value for this video. Share with friends, and I'll be glad to read your comments as well. All right, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.